Time to take down Elite Dreadbloon, but not with Geraldo. I think I'm gonna use Benjamin instead this time. We're gonna have a lot of cash drops now, and it's gonna be so much money that we have more to invest than just a little Quincy action figure. So let's full on get an Alchemist and a Balloon Trap already. Making sure this economy is going to be out of this world. We won't be lacking money for any part of this run. This is just insane. Even though I have realized a bit later, well, Balloon Trap might not be the best for the beginning, because it takes multiple rounds to get a singular trap going off. There just aren't many balloons yet. And I think I just used an insta farm as well. I'm really going all out here on this poor Dreadbloon. Or rather, he's more of a dead balloon, honestly, already. All of this farming has already signed his fate. Yeah, it's been a while I had such an easy boss fight, but I don't mind. I guess Dreadbloon will simply come on more difficult maps in the future, even though the current Dreadbloon is on another very easy map. Yes, I am recording this as well later, then I have made the footage. I'm talking over some footage here, so I already know what's gonna be going on here. But I'll be quite surprised about some details, as you two are, because I don't remember all the details. So let's see what crazy things I have done here, and maybe we remember stuff. Oh, this is the new song that Latrei has released for the new boss. It's really good, and it got released just the day before I started recording this voiceover, so this amazing timing is gonna pay off for some quality content now. Ain't that just great? That's right. This will also be my last Balloons video for the rest of 2022, but it's fine. I mean, we're already in late December. It's not going to be a long drought for you to wait. I'm gonna be making some awesome forts content next. Going to be using my Balloons mod in forts. It will be amazing. I'm doing an entire self-made campaign. Really high quality stuff for this channel. It's coming up, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna turn out. Also, for Dreadbloon tier 1, I'm just gonna have some more spam and a sticky bomb. Also, on the middle side on the right, we're gonna get a cute lovely little Embrittlement Ice Monkey as well. He's not doing that much, but I just like the Embrittlement as a debuff, so we might as well get him here. He's always a good time. Immunity to magic would be pretty bad because of the sticky bombs, but all of the Maulers are ready to take up from the end. We still have a lot of cash, even though we're in defense mode. I was able to get a BRF. That's really showing that our economy is doing quite well right now, isn't it? Haha! And Dreadbloon's looking quite damaged, but he's pushed on through, still going on. Nothing can stop his courage to fight, even though he's about to die. And not even a quarter through the track. There he goes. Tier 1 popped. As you might have realized, the only part that's a normal speed here is the actual boss fighting. I made sure to put the farming into 5 times speed, because last video took a bit longer than what I would have liked. And I don't really have a lot of things to say about Dreadbloon. I mean, the other YouTubers have gone quite in detail about all the stats and numbers and values he has, so it's not really anything else for me to cover other than that it's really easy to take him down with a couple of cash drops. And if you're very experienced with boss fights, you won't even need that in the first place. You can just go into Elite with no extra support at all and take him down just for free. Maybe even in ranked to get a good time. I respect it. It's just I haven't really done that many bosses yet, so I like the little amounts of help I can get, and it will hopefully be enough against this tier 2 boss. This is actually the most dangerous tier boss out of this entire run, because I was not expecting him to be such a big issue. As you will see in a little moment, there's gonna be a bit of an unexpected circumstance here that my Master Bomber and MID cannot get rid of. These Elite Dreadbloons here, I was surprised my MID wasn't doing anything against them. It's because the immunity here is carried over to his lovely little rock balloons as well. So my MAD is doing no damage to him, damn it. I was really confused about that because I was completely relying on my MAD to take him down, but nope, he can't do that. So I guess I just gotta sell some extra farms and spend a bit more extra monkey money, because I didn't wanna let this run die. The continue is still cheaper than all of the cash shops I've spent, so I'm just gonna switch up the strategy and get a lovely little druid spam action in here, why shouldn't I? Sounds like a good idea as always. Get a lovely little pop blast and avatar of Wrath combo in here. Now we should be ready to fight him, and let's make sure to get MAD as soon as the magic immunity is in here. I should have probably waited a bit with that, but I mean we have a lot of farms for this stage of the game anyway, so it's not a problem if I sell a bit early. And now look at his health bar going down. That's right, it was all just a preparation error. I could have easily taken him down from the very start, but I guess I was just a bit too greedy and I went for a cheaper strategy than I should have. But that's actually the one time Dreadbloon has beaten me. Good job, Dreadbloon. You deserve the little action you get. I respect the courage trying to push through my defenses, even though he knows he's getting absolutely crushed at the end. It's the bot that counts. It's Giga Chat Dreadbloon. He doesn't stop even though he knows he's going down. Look at him going back down to Earth where he belongs to. And now it's time for the XXXL trap farming. You know how it is. I love XXXL trap farming and the little Druid of the Storm as well. I think this is the only like extremely useful use case that the Druid of the Superstorm actually, the Superstorm Druid has. Being able to make sure that all of the blimps go into the XXXL trap for some extra cash is really valuable. And I should probably give them an extra village for bonus money as well, but it's gonna take me a bit. Oh, I just did it, yeah. I thought it's gonna take me a bit to realize that, but I guess round 73 is enough to get that spot going, which is great. I love the extra money coming in. The half of the map is filled with BRFs now, and we got some tier 5 farms going. This is quite crazy. I know a bunch of guys would have probably gotten the entire map full with BRFs right here, but come on guys, Dreadbloon on an easy map, half the map with BRFs should be sufficient, shouldn't it? Haha! Aye. And there he is. Let's see if we've underestimated him, or maybe our Flying Fortress is enough to take him down with its plus 10 extra mob damage from the last update before Dreadbloon. I mean, if you look at the health bar, this is going quite steadily and slowly, but I mean, it's still going down at a fast enough pace to get the job done, which I like. I see I'm not getting the tier 5 alchemist. I'm being a bit sparing with my cash. I wonder why I'm doing this. Maybe I'm saving up for a paragon, and that's why I'm being a bit more chill here. Ah, I see he's immune to primary, and I want to get the boomerang paragon, so I'm just buffing up my flying fortress a little bit, making sure he gets some extra pops to become a paragon later, and saving up some extra money to make sure we go to the primary immunity phase here. Because if we spend all of our money on the primary paragon while he's immune, that's gonna be a waste. So let's get some Sun Avatars as well. They are really good against bosses. You gotta love them. Sun Avatar spams, they are just the best. And there we go. Now we have some proper DPS going. Not too late to spam some extra towers though. Tier 3 Elite is actually having quite a bunch of HP. 650,000, that's a huge jump from round 60. And I gotta respect it. Look at Dreadbloon here. He's having a good old time, not even looking hurt at all, almost going through around the first corner. But oh no, we have a cripple mob now. It seems like our damage is multiplying quite a bit. And there we go. He's almost through. Nope, he's actually broken through the primary immunity layer. Now we get our paragon. Look at his health, absolutely getting shredded down. That's because Ninja Kiwi completely buffed the boomerang paragon to be ridiculously good for bosses. And I mean, I appreciate the buffs, they were really needed. But now look at this, he's completely shredding through all of the layers of Dreadbloon. It's not even getting around the second corner this time, and there he goes, back to the ground where he belongs to. Man, I wonder what crazy maps Dreadbloon is gonna go on eventually. I can see it. I can see him being on an expert map eventually, and I have a little support temple here in the middle of my farms. He's gonna make sure we get extra income and generate money himself. I don't know why more people use support temples for extra money generation. It really seems very powerful to have a support temple going. Maybe it's underrated, or maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but according to the numbers, it seems like I really know what's going on. And oh, look at this beautiful tier 4 boss coming on here. With a bit of a purple ring at the back now, I guess each tier is getting more armor and more drip on him. It's very impressive. Each time we beat him, he's going to his local clothes store and getting some more drip, looking a bit more impressive each time. I mean, I respect the effort. If that's how he gets his HP up, by just looking more awesome, that's a good way of doing it. So good job on him. That's very nice. We almost have 80,000. We have 80,000 now. That's gonna be really good, because that means we get a Monkey Ace Paragon in here. And his bombs are absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna wait with dropping them down. Though, because I want to make sure we pass the military immunity layer first before we get anything going like that. It would be wasted damage then, and he's gonna be absolutely annihilated. Also, yes, the music does get louder with each tier. I made it so the action and the music are in a bit of a relation here. Each tier, it's getting a bit more exciting. All right, military layer is about to be destroyed, and then our Monkey Ace Paragon will show its true power. The ability-based Paragon, you gotta love it. And there we go, I dropped the bombs. Now let's slow it down and look. He just got an entire layer wiped off by a singular bomb drop. That's completely ridiculous. And yeah, that's just the Monkey Ace Paragon for you guys. He does insane ability damage. That's like half of his total damage. It all comes from the ability. If you could buff him with an Energizer, then that would be a really good combo. But sadly, Paragons can't get buffed. But the charge is pretty good still, and the boss goes down quickly enough, so I don't complain about. I won't complain about a bit of a slow ability recharge time. It does enough damage. It's pretty good, even though it's a super expensive Paragon. You gotta love to see those abilities coming in clutch. Engineer Paragon is gonna be another thing I'll be getting. Maybe I should have gotten it sooner, because you know it gets stronger each round. But the tier 5 is around the corner. That's going to be insane for us, yeah. We are gonna have both musics playing at once. And first of all, we sell all the farms. Time to get some extra Paragons. And then I attempted to get the VTSG. But I messed up somewhere. I don't know what I messed up. But maybe it's the support village making things too cheap. And therefore I didn't get the 50,000 sacrifice price amount. Whatever it was, I didn't get the VTSG. It was pretty sad moment. But I mean, True Sun God is also pretty dang good. Even though that was a bit of a waste, he's still getting decent pops still. So let's just buff him up, get the support powers, the towers, the buffings, the debuffings, all you love to see. And then spamming Sun Avatars for the rest of our money, because they're dang good. Some extra spike factories to help before he uses the support layer, and the rock balloons, and an army of dart monkeys! Yes, one dart monkey for all of my subscribers! Haha! Well, I don't think I've quite placed down 80 of them, but it's quite an amount. It's my lovely little army, and there we go! Both boss themes playing at once. Now, if that isn't just the awesomest, most dramatic thing possible. Honestly, it might be a little bit too much action for our lovely Dreadbloon here, but hey, you gotta honor him on his first time showing up. You gotta give him some respect and kindness. Show him he's appreciated, so he can really just get integrated into the gameplay. And I love it when both of the themes synergize. I don't think we're quite there yet, but you will see a part very soon where they just layer so good. I was waiting for the part where they line up, but while watching the recording I couldn't really... Oh! I'm really trying to get the right moment here. Okay, I hope I got it. While watching the recording here, I haven't yet mixed up the audio relations too well, so I can't really hear both of them that good. In editing, I'm gonna make sure you're gonna hear this beautiful moment. And I'd say Tier 5 Dreadbloon going pretty well. He is losing health much slower than I expected. He's actually being quite a beefy boy. But having so many Paragons in the TSG should be enough to take him down relatively easily. Even though he is getting much farther than Tier 4. I'd still say that was the job well done. I'm quite content and happy with this. The immune to military layer should probably be the most difficult and dangerous layer he has. Because our lovely Monkey Ace ability isn't doing anything, and you know how much he carries us in these boss battles. But it's fine, we still have the Engineer Paragon, the Boomerang Paragon, the TSG and the support stuff coming in. So it should be enough to take down the military immunity layer. Even though this is really going a bit slower than expected. But look, the lovely background music here, primal one, is gonna fade out now, and we're gonna have a pure, only the new boss song without any sound effects. Now I can really appreciate the song in all its glory. This is original volume and no sound interruptions. It's just so good. I have no idea how he managed to get a good song so quickly, like 1 week after the boss drop, but man, I really respect the grind. Very impressive stuff. And also, Dreadbloon is about to reach its second corner, further than it ever gotten before. And my Monkey Ace Paragon ability doesn't completely take down the layer anymore, which is very sad, but I guess it's fine. It still does some good damage, as you can see here. Yeah, like at least 2/3 of a layer. That's pretty good still, that's pretty good. There we go, support immunity. I thought this would be the easiest one, but I guess the Engineer Paragon was doing some pretty good damage 5 rounds in. So yeah, this is not quite as quickly as I expected. Still, this should be pretty good. He's gonna turn his second corner, get his furthest distance he's gotten before. Gotta respect Dreadbloon pushing on even though he knows he's going to lose. He never gives up. I really like this mentality. Pushing on through your defenses even though he knows he's gonna lose. Starting at the beginning of the track even though he knows he could win if he just starts at the very end. It's the grind set that keeps him going. That's why he's the ground grinding Bloon, the Dread Driller, if you'd like to. Yeah, that was a really fun boss fight, honestly. I don't mind it being easy. I had a blast making sure I get all the damage I could be getting. And the TSG with all its yellow sunbeam glory actually looks pretty neat, even though it's not in all of its BTSG power. I just like the golden projectiles. They're pretty fancy, so it's not all bad. This should be the last 10 seconds here of our 19 minutes and 50 seconds or something. And man, that was a good time. Thank you for joining me here in this Dreadbloon boss battling. Hope you had a blast as I did. And see you over on Forts with my Bloons mod. It's going to be great. Man, the sync up with the end of the music here, very good. Now I'm just quickly checking out pops with 5 times speed of this normal music. It's so lovely. Alright, see you around, lads. That's been great. 90 minutes 55 of Elite Dreadbloon popping. That's all you need sometimes. See ya!